Now today is a historic day as the spacecraft New Horizon comes closer than we've ever come before to Pluto, the dwarf planet that was discovered at our very own Lowell Observatory. Now Sakya Kalsoyas is there now and he's joining us live. Sakya, what's the atmosphere like at the observatory that brought Pluto to the world's attention in the first place?
We're here at Lowell Observatory Auditorium, where just 5 minutes ago we just received word from NASA that the New Horizons spacecraft just sent a ping and is sending data back to us. And as you can see, there are a lot of people here, and they are in a celebration mood right now. Okay, and today we just spoke to Josh Bangle. He's the spokesman for Lowell Observatory, and he's going to tell us what all of this data means about what we can expect from this spacecraft.
When you put something like this together, you want to make sure when you get to the closest spot, you're doing as much research as possible. So in order for them to do that, they won't be sending back any data that they're receiving in the moment of. So the New Horizons spacecraft will just be absorbing all this information it has about Pluto, taking some of the best images we've ever seen of Pluto, holding on to those, and then we'll send them home at a later date. It's actually projected that it's going to take towards the end of 2016 before we start getting all the information brought back from New Horizons. There's tons of things we've learned. We found out that there's, different types of craters and canyons and dry lake beds, all sorts of fun stuff. They saw like a heart-shaped, area on Pluto, and Pluto is actually bigger than they had originally imagined, and it's actually the biggest object out there in that Kuiper Belt area that we've found so far. So it's incredible, the information that keeps coming in. As we perceived Pluto as this icy planet, right? So a dark and maybe a blue or something like that. As we get closer to it, we're starting to realize that Pluto might not be that blue color that we had originally thought, or that darker color, and it does have kind of a red hue to it. So it'll be really interesting to get some of those color photos in of Pluto and see, just exactly what we're looking at. It's like we were asking all these questions and wondering what was going to be out there, and as we get closer, we're starting to realize that we were asking the wrong questions. That was put to us by one of our astronomers, Henry Rowe. He kind of brought that to our attention. It's like, we might have been asking the wrong questions the entire time, and that's what's so exciting about this. You just never know what is going to happen on a day-to-day basis. It's very, very exciting.
We're here with Brian Skiff, a research assistant at Lowell Observatory. So, Brian, tell us a little bit about what's going through your mind. You've been waiting 10 years for this.
Oh, well, yeah, it's an even longer wait, because I was around when there was a workshop here that basically got everybody to sign on to this project even before there was a spacecraft or anything. And so it's been quite a long trip. And to see that Pluto is not just a little speck on a photograph, but actually a place that you can go to is quite a change and quite a dramatic development.
Thank you, Brian. We're all excited. Thank you very much for joining us. Back to you guys at the desk.